Shalom, family, shalom. Hopefully everyone is doing wonderful today. Okay, family, I learned something a few weeks ago that was very interesting to me, and I want to share it with you guys. You know, and hopefully this information uh, not only enlighten you but inspires you to continue research. And um, help open your eyes to see. You know, not only how glorious the Most High is, but also how our family, our ancestors are. You know, um, the adversary have done a masterful job at hiding so many things from us, and in many cases we're so confused we just don't really know which way to turn. But anyway, having this conversation with this brother, and it was just perfect timing. I think it was very perfect timing. The Most High allowed us to really sit down and have some dialogue, and then to begin to build on that dialogue into a brotherhood. But anyway, family, we're having this conversation, and for those of you that really watch my videos, you know that when I speak about covenant, I try to bring a deeper understanding of the importance of understanding what a covenant is, and how important understanding with this covenant, this contract, this contract dealing with this trust dealing with this estate is for the children of Israel. And see, the adversary gives us religion, and then it becomes, well, it's not that serious, or it's not that important, or it doesn't matter to our people. That's where they're at in their lives. But it's not here nor there. But so anyway, having this conversation with this brother and stuff like that, and we got on the word priest, and he shared with me out of this book that he have, and I think the name of the book is the New Testament Greek to Hebrew Dictionary, which I'm gonna have to get that book. I think that's the name of the book. But anyway, we were talking about the word priest, and he went to this definition. And when I share this with you guys, hopefully it makes sense, because again, you know, it just opens so much more and connected to the things that I've always stated, with the Bible. And once you see the functions of the priests, and you begin to see how the world has used our records and have built themselves up a government, have built up themselves a society, and they flourish. And while we're in poverty, and while we're disease stricken, and things like that, we just can't see it, and we're happy with nothing. But anyway, the word priest, right? And we know that's kohan, Hebrews number 3548, kohan. But I'm going to the dictionary, the New Testament dictionary, the New Testament Greek to Hebrew dictionary. He sent me a screenshot of it, and again, so I'm going from there. I'm not going from the Strongs, but anyway. So anyway, but let me get the Strong's number for the Greek high priest, right? And that Strong's number 749, and that's Altreus, right? I guess that's how you pronounce it. I could be butchering it up, but anyway, I want you to get this though. Let me read this here from the book. I'm going to Kohan first. Kohan, 3548. Kohan, administrator, one who managed the affairs and activities of an organization. The administrator, often translated as priests of Israel, or Levites, who managed the tent of meetings and later the temple, as well as teaching the people the teachings, right? The teachings of the teachings and directions of Yahweh, and performing other duties, such as inspections of the people and structures for diseases. So they perform these duties, and also they inspected the structures and the people for diseases. Our people have a lot of diseases: spiritual, physical, mental, financial. I mean, so on and so forth. That's what the priests do. The priests would be the mediators between the Most High and the children of Israel, to make sure that the children of Israel were without sin, because those things makes us sick. Those diseases, those illnesses make us sick. It affects us emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially. I mean, socially. No matter how you look at it, that's how it is. So this was the priest's duties, to make sure these things were not in Israel, to make sure that these things were taken out of Israel, so they would be able to inherit the gifts that the Most High had for them. The inheritance. But we fell away from our covenant because of sin. In many cases, the priests didn't do their job. They didn't do their duties. And this is why we fell into sin, sickness, disease, so on and so forth. Let's start the principles. Once I looked at the principles, because that's what an administrator do. They govern affairs of the descendants, of the inheritance. You know, and again, when you look at the principles, you can really see it. But when our people in religion, the priests nowadays is not teaching our people nothing. They ain't teaching them nothing. Matter of fact, the priests are getting rich and the people are still in poverty. The people are getting sicker and the priests, they don't care. But that what the priest's duties were, to make sure the people were not sick, to govern the financial affairs of the people, to make sure the people didn't fall into poverty. Wow. It just made so much sense to me. Let me read administrator out of the Black's Law Dictionary. Administrator, right? Administrator, a person appointed by the courts to administer. And then we have the word minister in it. Wow. I.e. manage or take charge of the assets and liabilities of a descendant, i.e. the descendant. Such person may be a male, i.e. administrator, or female, i.e. administratrix. If the person performs these services, is named by the descendant's will, he is designated as an executor, or she the executrix of the estate. That's what the priest done. The priest governed the affairs for the children of Israel. Again, just looking at the principles. So, you know, a lot of our people, and especially a lot of brothers, talk about their priests. But look at, they're doing the same thing that the so-called church done our people. They're robbing the people. They're robbing them spiritually. They're robbing them financially. They're robbing them socially. I mean, this is the same cycle. This is why I tell my people all the time, if we don't understand the principles of the Bible, see, we have a lot of work to do, family, a lot of work. You know, but anyway, family, I thought it was interesting, you know, for those that can really receive it, you know, hopefully you was edified, hopefully it made sense. You know, Again, don't believe anything I say. Study to show our self-approval. I'm just giving information. So I'm gonna cut it there, family. With that being said, as usual, peace, love, shalom.